Hello folks, I'm Benny the Britisher. Do you like tea and crumpets? If you said yes, you've taken your first step into becoming a Britisher. In the following lessons, I, Benny the Britisher, will teach you how to be British. One of the most important elements of becoming a Britisher is not pronouncing the letter H, except for in the word herb. For example, you bloody Americans would say that this guy is wearing a hat on his head. However, in British, we say he's wearing an hat on his head. You bloody Americans are constantly tossing around words like bloody and bleeding. However, in Britain, they're very serious curse words, and misuse of them can lead to unpleasant situations. For example, give me a bloody salad. Okay. Ew, gross. When going to Britain, it's very important to know how to make tea for tea time. First, you boil water in the kettle. Then you put the loose leaves in the teapot and pour the water into the teapot and pour the tea into the cups. Another important part of speaking British is not pronouncing the double T sound, just like you don't pronounce the letter H. For example, you bloody Americans would pronounce this kettle, brittle, battle, nettle. However, in Britain, it's kettle, brittle, battle, nettle. Isn't that so much smoother and makes so much more sense? One thing you bloody Americans may not know is that many British words feature the letter R when it sounds like the letter H. And since it sounds like the letter H, you must not pronounce it. For example, you bloody Americans would pronounce this Tars, Vinenheiser, Relt, and Beneer. A Britisher who didn't know not to pronounce the letter R when it sounded like the letter H would say these as Taz, Vinenheiser, Helt, and Beneath. And a proper Britisher would pronounce these Taz, Vinenheisner, Helt, and Binny. That's all for now, with Benny the Britisher signing off on How to Be British.